Okay, this is Michael Pepper for MMABay.co.uk in association with Tap Out and MMAapparel.co.uk with Strikeforce light heavyweight #1 contender King Mo Lawal. Thanks for joining us today, King.
What's up, man? What's going on?
So we're just a few weeks away from the Nashville show now. How's your camp been going, and how do you feel in the run-up to the fight?
I had Rashad Evans come in for 2 weeks. We trained yesterday. We trained with Mayhem, Verdun, Babalu, Mark Munoz at the Rain Training Center. Man, my camp's been going good. I got my friend Boogie, a.k.a. Muhammed Abdul Fattah, who's a multiple world medalist and a world champion at one point in Greco-Roman wrestling. From Egypt, he's my boy. He did come here and help me with some more throws and some more clinch work, and possibly might be having my friend Mike Wilson, who's an Olympic alternate in boxing, come and help me out. So we do some more hand stuff. So all is well, man. Everything's feeling good, man. I'm feeling good.
Okay, with the event getting closer and closer by the day, what is a typical training day looking like at the minute?
Oh, it's still the same. Nothing changes until the week before, a week of. I still go hard, Nothing's gonna change.
Okay, you're going to be facing a very well-rounded fighter, Gegard Mousasi. What's your opinion of your opponent, and what types of problems do you think he's going to pose for you?
I think he's solid, but very confident. I don't think he knows what he's getting himself into as far as with confidence. I think he's okay on the ground. He's not a world beater. Like people make it seem, because he's submitted more strikers than he has grapplers. On a stand-up, I've yet to see him knock out anybody with one punch. And I think he's solid. He's smart. He's a quick thinker, and he fights at his pace. It's a very slow pace, and I think he's just real conservative with this stuff, and he's a smart fighter, accurate. But we'll see what happens come April 17th.
Okay, this is going to be your first 5-round fight, potentially. Do you think you're going to be ready to go 25 minutes if needs be?
I'll tell you this, it's not going 25 minutes. I'll tell you that. I don't think it's going 25 minutes. If it goes 25 minutes, I'm ready to go. How long? If it's an hour, I'm ready to go. But I just know the way me and Mousasi fight, someone's getting stopped, and it's not going to be me.
Okay, and also Mousasi's been touted as a top pound-for-pound fighter. Do you think that adulation is well-deserved?
I don't think that. Well, I think the rankings are kind of a joke, because the pound-for-pound stuff only, really, the best pound-for-pound fighters to me is only like two of them, and that's BJ Penn and actually three: BJ Penn, Nick Diaz, and Anderson. For the matter of fact that they fought in multiple weight classes and had success. Now it's hard to say who's pound for pound. Everybody else fight the same weight class winning, but it's hard to say who's pound for pound because not everybody's fighting everybody. So I don't know. Rankings don't really matter to me, and the overall pound for pound stuff don't matter either because I'll beat them. Then what happens? Am I a pound for pound best fighter? Am I a pound for pound best fighter? Only after having like 6-7 fights. Does that make any sense? Or you feel what I'm saying? Like rankings don't matter.
Okay, Mousasi is a former middleweight, recently moved up to the 205, while you've had 4 of your 6 fights at heavyweight. Do you think you're going to have a big advantage when it comes to size in the fight, and how much of a factor do you see that playing?
I don't think so much of a big difference because at one point I was a year and a half, 2 years ago, I was 184 pounds. I wrestled at 184 pounds 2 years ago. So that means the little. Size really doesn't mean that much. Because me and him probably were the same size. I guarantee you probably gonna weigh in the same amount. And probably be the same size fight time.
Okay, you're going to be fighting live on CBS on the Saturday night, arguably the biggest stage in MMA at the minute. How do you feel competing under such a bright spotlight at a relatively early stage in your career?
I feel, feels cool. I'm just ready to go out there and fight hard, and fight smart. Just have fun. I don't care about being on CBS, but I just want to win this fight and have a good time doing it.
Okay, and after Mousasi, I mean, what's your take on the Strikeforce light heavyweight division? What other challenges do you see at that weight? And are you potentially going to be looking at staying at light heavyweight for a while?
I don't know what they're gonna do. It's up to Strikeforce to come up with the plan of who I fight next. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people out there, there's Antoine Britt, who's a tough guy. There's Raphael. Yeah, I got some guys that are pretty good to a 5. Beijao, Aaron Rosa, but really, the belt doesn't mean much to me. I just want to win these fights. I don't care about having the belt. If I had a chance, I just vacate the belt, just keep on fighting, just stay busy. I'm not. It's an honor to be a Strikeforce champion, but the belt means nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about winning the fights.
Okay, so it's all about big fights for you, and I don't think there'd be a bigger fight that could happen under the Strikeforce banner than a fight with Fedor Emelianenko. Is that a fight that you'd be interested in at some point? Maybe get a couple more wins under your belt, or do you think it'd be a missed opportunity if that fight wasn't to happen?
I would love that. It just depends on what Strikeforce want to do. Because everybody wants to fight Fedor because that's the golden ticket. It's like when we walked to the chocolate factory when they all had to fight in the golden ticket to get to the chocolate place or the candy store. That's what it's like. You fight Fedor, that's your golden ticket. You beat Fedor, you're set. You know what I'm saying? You call the shots.
Okay, and finally, for any fans that are new to MMA and are going to be checking out Strikeforce Nashville, what can we expect from King Mo Lawal on the 17th?
Same old King Mo, out there having fun. You love me or hate me. You know what I'm saying? I get a little bit of both. I'm going to go out there and have fun. Go for the knockout, which I think I'll get, or stop it, and have a good entrance, and just have fun, man. That's all, man. That's all I care about, is having fun.
Okay, have you got any sponsors or anybody else you'd like to thank before we finish?
Yeah, FutureClothing.com, iOmega. I like to thank the Showboard System. I use their equipment. Cage Fighter, and all my people at Team Thirsty, my boy Sugar Rashad, Daniel Cormier, Buster Great, and Gerald Hurricane Harris. Or AKA Gerald Hit That Hoe Harris. You know what I'm saying? So we're rolling kind of deep out here.
Okay, this has been Michael Pepper for MMABay.co.uk with Strikeforce light heavyweight #1 contender, King Mo Lawal. Thanks a lot, King.
Thanks, man.